All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We're talking about the Chicago Bears in today's video. Apparently another good training camp practice today. The defense specifically looks really good. This is no surprise to us, as the Bears were the best scoring defense in the NFL in the second half last year. But we have another day, a brand new day. A couple of days ago, yesterday, we heard from Matt Eberflus that the Bears leveled up day one during training camp. The first training camp practice is in the books, and Matt Eberflus was very happy. He said the first day was really good. You can see they leveled up. The guys studied, and really the execution was good for the first day for sure. You could see the preparation really paid off for that. Caleb Williams reportedly also took a huge step from OTAs and rookie minicamp a couple of months ago to training camp now. We heard something from Keenan Allen, who said he called the plays way better than he was at OTAs. He felt confident in the plays and knowing what he was doing. There was no timidness from him today. So now we got a new day, a new practice day. Caleb Williams apparently had a pretty solid, fine day. There was an interception. We'll get into that towards the end or in just a second here. But before we do, if you guys enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily Bears and NFL content. We're covering the Chicago Bears training camp every single day that they have practice, so stay tuned. Bears fans, love you guys as always. If you could try and get this video to 100 likes, I would greatly appreciate that. We have a bunch of tweets here. A lot of them are from Zach Pearson. Shout out to the media members, the journalists, the reporters, the beat writers, etc., for covering the Chicago Bears. Zach Pearson said that there was a good start for the day to Caleb Williams in 7-on-7 and 11-on-11. The best play from that sequence was a nice throw to Tyler Scott, who had made a good catch going to the ground, probably a 25 to 30 yard completion. However, the first team offense did struggle in 2-minute drills during the end of the practice. Tyrique Stevenson made a heck of a play to pick off Caleb Williams, forced throw in the situation. So, I mean, here's the thing, and we keep talking about this leading up to training camp, and we'll keep saying it during training camp. Caleb's going up against one of the best defenses in the NFL. That is one huge component that is definitely in his favor as he prepares for his rookie season campaign. You're going up against a star-studded defense. You're going up against all-pro defensive backs in Jalen Johnson. You're going up against one of the best linebacker rooms in the league in Edmonds and Edwards. You're going up against one of the best edge rushers in the league in Montez Sweat day in and day out. That competition is going to make Caleb Williams really freaking good, but you're also going to struggle because the defense is always going to be ahead of the offense heading into training camp, all right? Especially when you have a rookie QB and especially when you have a brand new offensive coordinator in town. What I do love to hear outside of defense is Tyler Scott getting some praise, getting some noise. Now, Rome Odunze was there today. He missed yesterday, the first practice for training camp because of personal reasons. So he was working himself back earlier today. The thing is this. I have DJ Moore, I have Keenan Allen, I have Rome Odunze. One of those three players is going to be banged up for one game at minimum. All right. God forbid an injury happens. God forbid it's like, season ending, et cetera. But wide receivers get banged up all the time. And especially when you got three freaking studs, if somebody's a little bit banged up, you can rest DJ Moore for a game or two. But that's when you're going to have Velus Jones Jr. come in. That's when you're going to have Cole Kmet, Gerald Everett. That's when you're going to need rookie season Tyler Scott to not be a thing and to progress into sophomore, improved second season sophomore campaign Tyler Scott. Moving forward, once again, Rome Odunze was back, but he was limited. People didn't see him practicing much. Marcedes Lewis wasn't there. Noah Sewell wasn't there. Simba Webster also wasn't there. But the rest of everybody else was good to go. We heard a lot of good things from Shane Waldron, the brand new offensive coordinator from the Chicago Bears earlier today. He says that Caleb Williams showed up to training camp a step ahead from where they left off in OTA/minicamp. This is great to hear. One thing we've heard about Caleb Williams time and time again, even before he got drafted, is level of preparation. And that's what you want from your franchise quarterback. That's what you want from your first overall draft pick. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be the leader right away. But you need to know the plays. You need to know the playbooks. You got to get the cadence. You got to get the progressions. You got to get the technique. Everything's got to be perfect and the pads aren't even on yet. So when those pads are on, you need to know the playbook. You need to know the ins and the outs of the playbook, the scheme, what you're calling. So hearing Caleb Williams is a step ahead from where he was in OTA's minicamp. That's expected, yes, but it is good to just hear that confirmation. Shane Waldron also said that he saw that step up happen in the overall operation of running the offense. So these guys are starting to get familiar, starting to get acclimated into it. Shane Waldron also said that Caleb Williams is comfortable with Ryan Bates and Coleman Shelton at center. So yesterday, Ryan Bates was with the first team, and then today you had Coleman Shelton with the first team on Sunday. So it appears like a center battle has appeared. We knew this was potentially going to happen, especially when they brought in Coleman Shelton. But, if Ryan Bates isn't the starting center, I mean, that would be actually extremely surprising to me. Moving forward, staying with the offense, DeAndre Swift said the biggest thing he noticed about Shane Waldron since he's been here is attention to detail. This is from Zach Pearson on Twitter, Zach_Pearson. He covers the Chicago Bears, does a great job. Great to hear. Once again, always felt like, even in the Matt Nagy era, the Bears offense always feels underprepared. It always feels like they only have a couple of plays, never really a play in their back pocket under Luke Getsy. So it's good to hear that DeAndre Swift said that Shane Waldron is really attentive to details, because that was one of his MOs one of the big positives heading into Chicago when he officially got hired. We got a couple of more here. I had a couple of stuff from Kevin Byard. He said he was very impressed. Said Jaquan Brisker reminds him of himself when he was a young player. In fact, Jaquan Brisker texted Kevin Byard, the new safety from Philadelphia, right before he went to bed last night, asking if Byard had seen anything on tape. So Jaquan Brisker using Kevin Byard to improve. Once again, it's going to be one of the best secondaries in the NFL by the end of the regular season. Bears safety Kevin Byard also said that the Bears defense has a lot of pieces and a lot of talent. So this is all great to hear. Once again, the pads are not on yet. We'll get into that in this upcoming week here. Veterans are officially here. The rookies have been here since the beginning of the week. Just great to hear. One big thing with training camp, for me personally, it doesn't matter which team, all 32 teams, is injuries. That's like the one thing. There's always every sport, there's an injury preseason or in training camp that is just, season ending, or it's, something where he's not going to be back till the playoffs or the second half of the season, and it's a star player. And that's just, no matter if you're a star player, if you're a rotational player, doesn't matter. We want everybody healthy all across the league. Like, you could be a fan of any team. You want to go up against even strength teams. So one big positive from the Chicago Bears today, very limited injuries, no new injuries. That's huge to me. That's it for me. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. But let me know down below, which player are you keeping the most keen eye on during training camp as we progress into the upcoming week here that's not named Caleb Williams? All right. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great weekend. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.